Stay tuned for Radio Free 3D.
And Tommy, you are on the air.
Tommy McCay here, your 3D Politics host and your host for Radio Free 3D, the special social distancing episode. I'm in the 3D Politics isolation booth, breaking all the rules. I've got the door open, so you might hear the birds and stuff because they yap when it's nice and beautiful out there. We've all been living the COVID nightmare. I'm not going to really talk about it that much. I will say that all the jokes I was making last week have come true. You got to wonder, we created a brand new society in like 10 days where now people are determined to be essential or non-essential based on a state government concept, and you're going to be free to travel or not based on whether you're, essential. And so we have entered an entirely new realm where we do not control our own bodies. I'm amazed that the feminists are not going wild and not being able to my body, my choice. They prefer to bend over for the government and make sure that they stay at home. You got to ask yourself, at what point does your work become viable and essential? Is it at conception when they conceived of your job? Or is it, when you're after your third trimester on the job? When are you essential and viable? That's the question. Your job, when does it become viable? So anyway, we're the feminists as we do not control our own bodies and we let the government control us. But I've got 4 things I'm trying to get to today. The Oklahoma City Feed-A-Rama, the Joy Hoffmeister Oklahoma Chainsaw Manicure, the Tyranny Vector Advance, and of course the drinking from the poison well, a simple story. Very quickly, 12 days ago, a story from the Oklahoman, Nuria Martinez Keel, headline Coronavirus in Oklahoma, how the teacher walkout gave OKC schools a blueprint for COVID-19 plans. What you're seeing right now in Oklahoma City is that Sean McDaniel has been given dictatorial control over the public schools. In fact, Chairwoman Paula Lewis read a statement on behalf of the board members there. On the 17th of this month, they had an emergency meeting where they approved Dr. McDaniel for these dictatorial powers. As she said, while we would not expect Dr. McDaniel to seek prior board approval to make decisions regarding COVID-19, this board does expect frequent communication on those decisions. So she's really laying down the law there that they got to get told what he's doing, but they're certainly not going to have him seek approval from the board. And why would they? His plan was put in place back during the 2018 teacher walkout, according to his own words. They shut down the schools for an extended period of time when they should have been, according to law, open. But the Oklahoma City schools during the teacher walkout maintained food service during the 10-day walkout. Amazing how they left the cafeteria open, even though there were no students there and no teachers there. Follow the money. So those plans have helped the district prepare for school closures, said Sean McDaniel. Now, he says, we've been working on this plan since the walkout. He's talking about the COVID-19 plan where they are also closing down the schools but leaving the cafeteria open. I wonder why they would leave the cafeteria open. Could it be that money flows in through the cafeteria door? He says, we've been working on this plan today since the walkout in 2018. So we have frameworks in place. Yes, they have frameworks in place. He says further in the story, we have been working on a framework for a long time. I know this district has well before I came, said McDaniel, who became superintendent 3 months after the walkout. So we have pieces in place, he says. Now, why would I be upset? Well, listen to this. In Oklahoma City, as of 12 days ago, anyone up to the age of 18 can receive a meal, and up to age 21 if the student is on an individualized education program. Interesting, the meal sites, though, will not check IDs or school enrollment status. So they're going to give away food to anyone age 18 and up to 21 if they are on an individualized education program, but they're not going to check to see if they are on an individualized education program because they're not going to check for IDs or school enrollment. So these poor children that are being starved by their parents but fed by the school are able to drive themselves to the school to feed their poor 21-year-old little child self. We got to take a break. We're coming right back. I'm going to finish up this story on OKC's Foodorama, and but more coming up on Radio Free 3D with Tommy McCay.
Ladies and gentlemen of the listening audience, never before has a comedic event this big hit the Tulsa market.
An offer so big it can only be held at 69th and Lewis.
You may have wanted to pay $60, $70, $80, $90, even $100 or more.
Just for the size of the giant, obnoxious party guest joke warehouse sale. Jokes and gags for all occasions.
More jokes than you can shake a rubber chicken at.
We sell our jokes by the truckload.
Loaded with drinking jokes.
Tired of lethargic jokes.
Up to our buttocks and derriere jokes.
Wall-to-wall novelties and adult toys.
Real savings on fake doo-doo.
What's next in line at the joke warehouse?
Up and coming vomit jokes.
Guaranteed to gag.
So come on down to the giant obnoxious party guest joke warehouse sale.
We're not kidding.
We sell jokes.